Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com. Today I've got 3 custom planner spreads coming your way. Let's do it. Today I'm working on 3 custom planner spreads for 3 of my top tier Patreon members, and they're all kind of celebrating some different type of events. So I'm going to do a monthly theme spread for Cameron, who is going to the beach and the lake and celebrating all things summer. Then we have 80, who is doing a bridal shower. That's a winery tour. Love, love, love. And last but not least is Denise, who will be moving her boys into college. So we're going to do a moving day spread. I will definitely link the things that I use down in the description box below. Otherwise, I'll put you guys on fast forward. Let's go. All right, we are going to start with Cameron's spread, and she asked for the monthly layout for the month of August, and I thought that was so fun. That's not a layout that I get to decorate a whole lot for my patrons, and I opted to start just like how I start with my monthly layouts, and that is with a border of washi tape all around the edge. And what I love about this is, as you are flipping through the planner, it really makes my monthly spreads stand out, and it gives them this cohesive look, like a common element in all of my monthly spreads. And I just kind of like that in the completed planner. So that is what I've been doing for all of 2023. I did it a couple of times in 2022, and it was one of those things when I was doing my final flip through of my 2022 catch-all planner, I noticed how some of them had that border and I really liked it. So I opted to do it for 2023. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing for Cameron's planner as well for her August monthly. I have pulled out Live Love Posh Chic Summer, and Cameron, this is for the month of August, and they have a couple of trips planned. This is kind of the planner that she uses to have kind of a catch-all. So her and her partner, they have a planner that they share, and this is for all of like the family plans in the middle, and then they use one side for like meal planning and groceries, and another side, I believe she said, for chores and things like on the front and back. And she uses the Happy Notes layout. So if you haven't seen that, it was available on Amazon for a while, and it's really just these monthly spreads and then a bunch of note pages. Perfect for like a family command center, something for you and your partner to share so that you can have something that you go to together, and then maybe you each have your separate planners. I know my husband likes to have all of his plans electronic. I love paper, and so having a place where we kind of come together works out really well. So this is the month of August. They have a couple of trips planned to the lake and to the beach, and so she said that could be a jumping off point for me. So I opted lake and beach. Something you need for both is suntan lotion, all of the fun in the sun products. And so I chose this like sticker set from Live Love Posh. It has the lemons, it has these beautiful florals. I loved the black and white. I kind of thought that Cameron would like the touches of black and white. And so this is going to be like black, white, yellow spread, but also with a fun kind of in the sun theme. So I went down the middle, down the spine. That's one of my favorite ways to decorate a monthly spread, because it doesn't take up a lot of writing room. You still have lots of room on all these boxes, but you get a lot of decoration, sets a nice tone for the page. And then you can see like these are like a stack of books. You got your sunglasses, your hat, all your suntan lotions. I thought it was just such a cute set. This one definitely screams like chic summer. So cute. I'm going to put a little long box over here on the side that could maybe be a packing list, a general packing list, maybe, you know, some high points, just things like that. Love to have that be functional over on the left-hand sidebar. I'm trying to figure out, this was an undated spread. I need to date it. I want to put the month, but I'm not quite ready to put the month because I don't know what else I want to put up there. So I figured let's start with the days of the week. Just replacing the days of the week with a different font, a different sticker is a great way to just elevate the spread. Yes, you can use the pre-printed days of the week. No big deal. They work just fine. But when you're able to see how these are so cute covered up, this is from the Mojo Jojo Dated Basics, like Date It sticker book, tons of different days of the week, different fonts. I loved this kind of elevated cursive font. I thought it looks really nice, and I like how they're popping out of the boxes. And then over the top of that, I'm able to add the August, and then I'm going to come through and do all of the dates in the corner so this is already dated and ready for her to use right away. I do get questions a lot about how to really make an undated planner functional, or because I talk about picking up planners on clearance and using those to try out different layouts, people want to know, well, how do I redate it? How does that even work? Grab a sticker book with numbers and days of the week. I cannot recommend that enough. Keleva Plan has had some. Mojo Jojo has this one. I've purchased some from Hobby Lobby. The Agenda 52 line has some great ones that have numbers. Then you just simply white out the numbers, replace them with new numbers. It makes it really easy to use. And you can redate planners. That's a great way to try some different planners and to get a good deal on planners. These can be expensive, especially when they're first released and you're super excited. $40 might be a lot to spend on a planner, but if you can pick some up on clearance towards the end of the season that you can then reuse the next year, just redate it, well, that's going to save you a ton of money, and it allows you to kind of get the planners that you love. So just a little suggestion there. All right. I don't want to take up too much room. I want this to be functional, like I said, but we're going to kind of aim here at the bottom. On the monthly layouts, I aim to decorate in boxes where there are no numbers. So those days at the beginning of the month and end of the month that overlap with a different month, those are kind of blank on that particular calendar. So that's where I like to put pieces. And now I'm just going to spread out some in some different areas, just so it's a little bit more balanced. You can see, like, I can put this quote here at the bottom, every summer has a story, but you can still write on the top of it, so they'll still be able to use those days. I want to mark the dates that she mentioned that they would be headed to the lake and to the beach. And I'm going to mark those with more washi. Yes, this is a super bold washi tape, the black and white stripe, but I think it kind of pulls that chic feel all together. And I like how it ends up coming together at the end. So I'm going to mark those with washi and then put a box right at the beginning, layer on a fun sticker there on the edge. That way she can mark when they are headed out on their vacations. I can't believe we're like getting into August. A lot of people traveling in August, having a great time. Let me add just a few little pieces here and there. Love how this is coming together. The last thing I need to do, cut the two pages apart, repunch the holes, and then Cameron's August monthly spread will be done. Cameron, I hope you love it. I love the feel of it. I think it is a kind of a different summer feel than what I've normally done. I love the black and white. It's just a very cool, very like hip feel, and I think it's going to work well for you. So let me know what you think of Cameron's summer travel spread. And next up, let's try a spread for 80. All right, so 80 has a super fun spread. She is going to a bridal shower that is touring wineries. That is my idea of a fun bridal shower. Like, are you kidding me? That sounds so fun. And I knew as soon as she said winery that I was going to use these stickers from Keleva Plan. These are from the Life and Leisure sticker book, where Heather designed a bunch of different stickers that go with different hobbies. There's like video games, there's arts and crafts, there's reading, and there is a whole section of wine stickers, which I just adore. And this is how much I love my patrons that I'm using these stickers for you, because these are adorable, and luckily there's plenty in here so I can use them on my own spread. And then I also pulled some florals from Heather Kell as well, because the decorative stickers with the wine bottles and the charcuterie board and things like that I thought would mix well with some florals. And it also, I feel like when you mix in florals, it gives it that little bridal shower theme. I didn't want to go super bridal showery. Is that a word? Bridal shower like. I wanted it to be more the winery theme. And then the florals bring a little bit of that like elegance of a really nice bridal shower. So I'm starting out with scrapbook paper. These are just scraps I had from who knows where, probably Felicity Jane. I love the wood. I think of like gorgeous wooden buildings and barns and things like that when I think of wineries. So we're doing the wood, and then a little hint of this like rosy pink there on the side that matches really well with some of the stickers in this set. Look at how cute this set is from Heather Kell. Life and Leisure. It is a sticker book you're going to want to pick up. I do have a link to Heather Kell down in the description box below to Kell of a Plan, where you can pick up the sticker book. It is, I think when I reviewed it, when I did the initial flip through, I was like, this might be one of my favorites. You guys, this is such a good sticker book. It's just so nice to find some like really specific stickers to your hobbies. Love, love, love. And then of course, Heather Kell always does these functional boxes that match her stickers. It makes it so easy to put a spread together. All right, so I went with a double box on the left side, which is a little different for me. Normally I would put a double box on the right side, but we're changing things up. And then I have a long box, which I would normally put on the left. We're gonna put it on the right. And I figured the long box, I have pulled out a sticker guide so I can work with some clusters and do a little bit of planning. I thought the long box would be a really good place to list out the different wineries they may be going to. Maybe you want to list out wines you taste. I just thought a list over the weekend when the bridal shower is going to be, I thought would be really helpful for this particular type of bridal shower. This is why I love working with the sticker guide, you guys, because I can work and create the clusters that I want to create before I stick it down. I did have a little bit of issue. I put it down crooked, and because it's a patron spread, I'm trying to be really picky about things not being crooked. If it were my own planner, I probably would have let it go. It was like only a tiny bit slightly off, but I wanted everything to look perfect. So very carefully pulled it up, was able to save this little cluster, get that all down. Look how cute that is with the florals. Then you have your wine bottle, your little charcuterie board. This just screams winery trip, and I am here for it. And I'm like inspired. It has been a long time since I've done like a winery tour, and those are so fun with the wine tastings and like sitting out in beautiful scenic places overlooking vineyards. It's a lot of fun. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of this tour. All right. I don't know what else is going on for 80 this week, but what I'm going to do is just try to put boxes in some different places, create some clusters. I am going to cut this one off because I don't want it to go up onto the wood. We're just going to add some florals. Again, every time I put a box, I'm wanting to do florals to like soften up that look. And because the boxes are different colors from Kell of a Plan, I'm trying to make sure I mix where the colors are going to be. So you see I have maroon, the double maroon on the left, so 2 maroons on the right to kind of balance out. And of course, always looking for places where wine glasses can go, because why not? You can see I'm like just a little trial and error. I'm so glad the stickers were coming up pretty easily. Okay, that works. Now let's get some more boxes down. We're going to put green over here on the left. I'm trying to decide, do I want it all the way in the corner or do I want it off center? You can see I'm like going back and forth. I felt very indecisive. Let's get the florals down, figure out where those are going to go. Here, I can use that piece that I cut off a little bit, and then I can bring this just slightly in from the side. That's cute. Let's add the checklist. See how it all comes together so easily with Heather's books? It makes planning, it takes a lot of the second guessing. You know that these stickers are going to go together. You have all of the stickers in one book, so you don't have to pull out a bunch of different books to make things work. And you can still be creative. Like I still added the scrapbook paper background. I can still set it up in clusters how I like. It's not like the clusters are all done for me, but it gives me all of the right tools in order to like put my spread together, which I love. All right, still working on balancing boxes. You can see yellow box on the left, yellow box on the right. I don't have a green box on the right. I did put the green checklist on the right. It's all about just playing with the different colors. It's a little bit easier if you use all one color. So if you used, for instance, Mojo Jojo's black boxes or one of her other colorful boxes where you just used one color throughout, that makes the balance a little bit easier. If you're like me and you like to use a lot of different colors, you got to kind of go back and forth. See, I found a green box to put over there on the right. Just moving the colors around the page. Let's add a few bullet points to make this extra functional. I actually think this is a pretty functional spread. I like how it's kind of come together. I'm figuring out what I want to do on the left-hand sidebar because I have that double box down below, but we'll consider that in a second. All right, same font that I used actually in Cameron's spread for the days of the week, but this time it's on clear stickers because I wanted the wood grain to show through. So I'm adding the days of the week here at the top with clear stickers. Love, they don't jump out. It's not in your face, but it's going to work really well. Let's add the wine bottles to set the tone for the page. And then, you know, I'm going to put the dates here. I'm putting the dates down in a weird order because I just knew the dates of when the bridal shower was, and I wanted to kind of make sure everything fits. Look how cute. These little corks are tiny sticker. I'm trying to figure out like how can I bring in a little bit more of the wine feel to the top? This champagne, the Prosecco glass fits pretty well right there. Gonna add a piece right here. You guys, it was a lot of trial and error. That happens. Move my grapes around, still working, and then I had to pull up this clear sticker, put it down. Ta-da! Now let's add the corks around the numbers. I think that is super cute. And then last but not least, I'm going to add one more box over on the left. And this Winery bridal spread is going to be done. I love it. I love this. I want to recreate it for myself. I think it is so fun. I love these stickers. So 80, I hope that you love this spread. Let me know what you all think down below. All right, and last up today is Denise, and I love doing spreads for Denise. She challenges me with unique themes and also the fact that Denise often is celebrating events for her sons. She has 2 sons and they are headed to college, and so she wanted a theme all about moving day, like moving out to college. I found these great graphics over on Canva, and what I loved about them was that they were not particularly very feminine. It wasn't pinks and purples and stuff. I love the kind of primary color feel. I love the chaos feeling of this particular moving day because I think that's how college move-in feels. Like I remember from my day, we were just throwing stuff and it was crazy. Craziness of like a dorm move-in or moving into your first apartment, whatever it is, always feels a little bit chaotic, and I loved these images. So I actually have a subscription to Canva so I can use, they have a ton of different images. So I picked these off of Canva, put them onto a PDF, and then took them over to my Cricut software so that I could cut them out as stickers. And it makes it really easy to kind of create your own theme there. Tons of images available over in Canva for all kinds of different things. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you head over. That's a website. There is a way to use it for free, and I used it for free for a long time and then found that I wanted to use some of the features that were part of the like pro plan, and so I did upgrade after a few months, but I use it. Canva is probably a website that I use almost every day. So I got some big clusters of stickers, some like big impact stickers ready to go just already. I used a black grid washi as kind of a grounding for each of those big clusters of stickers, and then I'm going to use boxes and bullet points on either side of those. So you can see I kind of did this staggered 3 big groups of stickers, 2 on the right, 1 on the left, and then boxes around them. All of the boxes are going to have extra little pieces around them. You got your lamps and your plants and your random basketballs, your boxes and your clocks, all of the things. I do have a question for you. When you move, how often do you have to go to Walmart and Target? I remember when I moved into my dorm, my parents moved me in. I remember going to Target, I think 3 different times that first, like within 2 days of the things that I thought I had everything. I had gathered it all up, and then we moved in and it was like, oh no, now I also need this and I need this. And I just remember all of the trips to Target with me and my roommate when I was a freshman. It's like anytime you move, like you move into a new house and it's the same thing. Like I have to go to Target or Home Depot or whatever. All of those extra trips. It's like I said, it's chaos, but it's a fun chaos. And I hope that this is a fun kind of celebration of that for Denise and her family. It's a very exciting time and I cannot wait to hear all about it. Look how cute this spread came up. Like, okay, so the colored boxes I use, the images are from Canva. Colored boxes are all from Mojo Jojo. I use the big colored boxes because this is a big planner, a big layout, and I'm loving how it all came together. Look how cute. So I pulled out some alphas. I want to write moving day. Or sorry, this one is going to say college or bust. I thought that was super cute. College or bust. Right on the moving truck. So fun. All right. I hope you loved all of these different custom planner spreads that are celebrating just fun events in everyone's life. That's the fun part about your planner. You get to make it personal to you. And these spreads are a lot of fun to create. I will link everything that I used down below. Let me know which spread kind of spoke to you the most. I'd love to hear from everyone down in the comments below as well. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons. Thank you all so much for your support. We're having a fabulous time over on Patreon. It is a fun, kind of quirky, crafty community, and we would love to have you. You can always do a 7-day free trial. Check the link for Patreon down in the description box below. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.